One very important key aspect to being a successful runner is getting enough oxygen in our bodies, because we need that oxygen to do the biochemical processes that converts the energy we eat into the energy our muscles need to fuel our runs. And so related to that is our lung capacity. Having better lung capacity means we're going to get more oxygen, better fuel our muscles, be a more successful runner. So I've got some tips and some breathing exercises I'd like to share with you today to help improve your lung capacity. Hi, I'm Ralph, the Ageless Runner. Thank you for being here today. And when I talk about lung capacity, there's a couple parameters that often are associated with that. The first being tidal volume. Tidal volume is simply the volume of air we can inhale and exhale in a breath. Obviously, the more volume we can intake, the more oxygen we get, the better we fuel our muscles. The second parameter is something called vital capacity. And that's simply the volume of air we can exhale, because the more we can exhale, the more we can inhale, and the more oxygen we get. The third parameter, not directly related to lung capacity, but often associated with it, is VO2 max. This is simply the amount of oxygen our bodies can utilize when we're exercising or running. Now, this video is not about VO2 max. I'm not going to discuss it today, but I will post a link at the end of this video on VO2 max should you want to explore that topic a little further. So let's head in the studio and talk about proper breathing and some breathing exercises. Now, before you do any exercise, you need to make sure you're doing diaphragmatic breathing. In other words, breathing through your diaphragm. Not only when you're doing the exercises, but even in your everyday life, when you're out running, make sure you're breathing through your diaphragm. And the best way to check that is simply stand up straight or sit up straight, put one hand on your tummy and one on your chest, and start breathing. If you're using your diaphragm, your belly hand will be moving out, and the hand on your chest should be remaining relatively still. You want your belly to come out. That expands your diaphragm, allows your lungs to expand, and you get those deep breaths that you need to intake all that oxygen. So practice that, several minutes every day. Make sure that's just part of your routine. Even when I run, I will kind of mentally think, am I breathing through my diaphragm? Am I doing diaphragmatic breathing? So make sure you're doing that and practice that every day. Now, the next breathing exercise is called Pur Lips Breathing, and this provides a little bit of resistance to make it a little harder to inhale and exhale. And what you want to do is kind of breathe in through your nose in about 2 seconds, take a quick deep breath, and then purse your lips like you're going to blow out a candle, and exhale in about 4 to 6 seconds. So you... Again, you provide that little bit of resistance. That really helps on breath control, helps work on the rhythm of your breathing, and again, help improve all that capacity. So practice that. That's a great exercise to practice any time of the day. Do it, for 3 to 5 minutes every day. Now, the next exercise is called box breathing. And very simply, we do things in 4-second segments. So we inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, exhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, and repeat. Let me just do one segment for you. So I did 4 breathe in, 4 hold, 4 exhale, 4 hold. So box breathing would help improve our lung capacity, and also gets into a rhythm. And rhythmic breathing is another technique we'll talk about in a second. But that rhythmic breathing is very good when we're running to help control our breath so we don't get too breathless too quickly. And it's also a great technique if you're kind of upset and nervous and want to calm yourself. Try box breathing. And not necessarily with your running, but maybe you're upset about something at work. Try doing box breathing. That will help calm you a little bit. Now, another breathing exercise that is really good when you are running, and I call it rhythmic breathing. Some people call it step breathing, where you breathe in for so many steps and breathe out for so many steps. Again, teaches you to get in the rhythm of your pace, get your breathing in time with your run. So, for example, you might breathe in for 3 steps, breathe out for 3 steps. Or if you're running really fast, it might be breathe in 2 steps and breathe out 2 steps. Again, teaches some natural rhythm, teaches some breath control, helps your lungs work in sync with your body as you're running. Now, if you are interested in improving your stamina and improving your ability to do more intense running, then you want to practice CO2 tolerance, carbon dioxide tolerance. And very simply, that's where we breathe in, exhale, and hold for as long as we can. So we take a deep breath, exhale it all, and hold it. And that it increases our body's ability to tolerate carbon dioxide, which is what we might do if we're running very anaerobically or running very intensely, because we maybe can't get in enough oxygen. We have more carbon dioxide in our body. So doing that carbon dioxide tolerance exercise will help improve that. And try to do, when you practice that exercise, do like 3 to 5 cycles, however often you want to do it, and that'll help improve your CO2 tolerance. Now, a slightly more advanced breathing exercise actually comes from yoga. It's called Breath of Fire. And if you do yoga, you may be more familiar with this than even I am. But this, again, is a little more advanced. It's meant to improve oxygen delivery, and it's really meant to strengthen our diaphragm too, because we're going to do some quick, short exhale breaths by contracting our diaphragm. So the way we do the breath of fire is we take a deep breath in through your nose, take in as much as you can, and then we're going to do these short bursts of exhale by rapidly contracting our diaphragm. It'll sound something like this. And each one of those short bursts, I am contracting my diaphragm. So take a deep breath in and do the short burst, contracting your diaphragm as you exhale. So again, by doing that, we're going to increase our oxygen delivery, we're going to strengthen our diaphragm, and help improve our stamina and endurance. Now, I mentioned earlier that the pursed lip breathing exercise is a little bit of resistance because we create that resistance on the inhale by breathing through our nose, and we create on the exhale by pursing our lips. But there are some mechanical means you can do that. Obviously, you could run and wear a mask. That's thinking back to maybe some of the pandemic days. Some people were so concerned about it. You see them running with a mask on. Now, I will wear something in the wintertime. When it's cold out, I will put a scarf or something over my mouth. It makes running harder. In fact, if I find it too hard, I'll pull my scarf down so I can get a better breath. But running with something like that is a technique of increasing the resistance of your breathing to strengthen your muscles. But there are some mechanical ways, and I've been experimenting one for the last couple of weeks called the Breathe Fit. And this is a resistance breathing device. It creates resistance on inhale and exhale. In fact, it's adjustable resistance. It has 5 increments of adjustment to make it more or less difficult when you breathe in and out. Let me just demonstrate. So you can't tell how hard I'm breathing. I actually had this on the lowest setting, and it's definitely more effort to breathe in and breathe out. So think about it. If that takes more effort, I'm increasing my muscles. I'm increasing the strength of my breathing muscles. And what I find is after I do a session of this, and typically they have an app that guides you in doing this, you do 3 sets of 10. When I'm done, it's like all of a sudden I feel like I can breathe so much deeper. So I will put a link for this down below if you're interested in something like this. I think it retails for, I don't know, 50 or 60 bucks. I forget what it is. The Breathe Fit, again, some resistance, again, will increase the strength of your breathing muscles. So I think it's worthwhile every day doing some kind of breathing exercise. I gave you several here you can do. You don't have to do all of them. Pick some that you like. Again, practice diaphragmatic breathing. Maybe do a pursed lip a few days a week. Maybe try the CO2 tolerance a few days a week. Whatever suits you. Doing those things can increase your lung capacity. By that, you'll increase your oxygen utilization. That'll help feed your muscles and help you run longer, faster, or whatever it is you're trying to achieve. So I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please scroll down and hit the like icon. That really helps the video and my channel. And if you're new here, I'd love to have you become a subscriber. Please click that icon also. In the meantime, I hope to see you again in the near future with another video. Thank you so much. Stay strong and happy running.